Can I do it? Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I creative enough? These are all questions that I often find myself asking myself along my creative journey. Every creative goes through moments of doubts and moments of letting the outside noises and everybody around them influence how they feel about them and their art and their creative journey. I feel like that right there is like the single most biggest thing that prevents me personally from growing in my creative journey. I wanted to see if other people felt this way. So I asked a couple different creatives, what did you have to stop doing in order to start growing creatively? This first creative, her name is Vinay. She be cooking up and stuff. She like a chef and like she make like herbs and stuff like that.
To start growing creatively, I had to stop giving myself room to think about things. It was the fear that was originally holding me back, like overthinking, like, oh no, what if it doesn't come out right? Oh, what if I fail? Shit like that. So I would say, like, conquering the fear and anxiety, allowing myself to create without expectation, and focusing on myself, isolation, meditation, going on walks, being in nature, being around other creatives and feeling inspired by that. Things I had to stop doing, being around people who are not passionate about anything, who offer no conversation or is not creative themselves.
Fear and anxiety, those is two big things that like and doubt, they all go together, you feel me? So basically she's saying she had to do things to help her get over the doubt, you feel me, and get over that fear. So she had to isolate herself because the outside noise kept putting more thoughts in her head, probably negative thoughts that weren't serving her. So she isolated herself, which I feel I isolate myself a lot too. Like I feel like a lot of creatives who really be like into their work, they have moments where they're like, they don't exist to the world. Like they really just disappear a little bit, kind of, you feel me? But she also said she had to be around people and environments that promote her productivity and her creativity as well, which is also true. You feel me? You got to balance it out. And all that, like being around, being in a good environment and being and keeping good things in your environment that are beneficial to what you're doing, that help what you're doing, you feel me? That promote what you're into is going to get you further, you feel me? Like if you want to remove doubt, you got to remove everything that brings doubt from your environment. So like if there's people in your ear who may not be like pushing you how they should, and maybe even they kind of shunning what you're doing a little bit, or they look down on what you're doing, you might you got to distance yourself from them a little bit so you can really lock in on yourself and just know that like you can do it and like you're worthy of doing it. You feel me?
To start growing creatively, I basically had to stop allowing people to dictate what I did and didn't do with my creativity. You know what I mean? Like some people like try to hold you back, like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, or not even just holding you back, but just like trying to get you to do things the way they think that you should do it. You know what I mean? Like for example, I used to compose music and make stuff on the piano and stuff, and I've always had someone in my ear like, hey, do this, do that, you should, or you know what I mean? I feel like when you no longer have those people in your ear, like trying to dictate what you do, you could grow more. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to get like constructive criticism and stuff like that. Like, oh, like a little bit of help or like a little advice and stuff. But when you have people trying to really control what you're doing with your creativity, it kind of just makes you like not exactly fall back, just makes you less inspired. But when you're doing things from within, like with how you feel like it should be done and with your own vision, you get that inspiration and you could grow, basically.
All right, so that was another creative. Her name is Sev. The people who weren't helping her feel better about the art she was creating and what she was doing, she had to distance herself from them and like get them out her ear and like not let those opinions influence her. So that's really a big part of it, and I feel like that helps remove doubt. You feel me? Because if you remove the negative thoughts, the people putting negative thoughts in your mind, that's less negative thoughts. You feel me? So now you just got to worry about your own thoughts and just making sure your own thoughts about your art and your craft are positive. All right, the next creative, he's an artist. His name is Joestar.
To start growing creatively, really, I had to stop doubting myself and stop overthinking shit. It's really about trusting yourself and your intuition and shit. It's a lot that goes into music, energetically, mind, body, soul. It's a lot that goes into it. So when it's all separated and you're unaware of everything, it's harder to actually lock in and create. Me personally, I had to stop overthinking shit, but also I just had to stop doubting myself too, because it's like I'm creating. Like, nobody created this before. I'm creating it. So who care if nobody like it upon the first listen? This is new to the world. Like, what the fuck?
He also said, like, doubt, bro. The common theme is doubt. Like, I feel like that's the biggest thing that stunts your growth. I feel like if you can control how you feel about doubting yourself and you never doubt yourself and you just always believe in what you're doing, you'll always keep going and you'll always keep growing. You'll always keep unlocking new levels, you feel me? We got Mikey Rafe here, a wrestler, you feel me? So let's see.
To start growing creatively, I had to stop doubting myself. Because one thing as a wrestler, you have to look a certain way, you have to think a certain way, and you have to talk a certain way. And you really can't do that if you're just in your head doubting yourself. You really just kind of have to like get over that initial doubt and start proving yourself to yourself that you can create, that you can do. Because once you get on a flow and once you get into it, it's really like, all right, I can do this. People fuck with it. I like what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I'm loving what I'm doing. Why did I even doubt myself in the first place? Once you get that self-doubt situated with just like reinforcing it with things that you have done, then it'll be easier going forward because you have a body of work to lean back onto. Like, all right, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did this. I did that. And you'll be good.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I love that so much that you added that because that was actually one of the points I wanted to hit. I feel like personally, I feel like doubt, I feel like you'll never really fully beat doubt. I feel like it's always going to be there, but you just got to have those practices on hand. You feel me? You got to have your practices on hand to help push it down. You feel me? Put the doubt back, tuck that bitch back away a little bit. You feel me? So, yeah, like he said, just the proof is already, like, the proof is in the pudding, bro. Ain't that what they be saying, I think? I say they be saying the proof in the pudding. You've already done shit. You've already created shit. Like, you feel me? So just look back at that. I know there's no way you don't like everything you created. You feel me? If you created it and you put it out, I'm pretty sure you like it. So go back, look at all the things you've created. Look at all the things you've already done. Look at how far you've already come. It'll show you like, oh shit, bro, I can do this. If I did this, I can do it again and more. You feel me? You can only get better. So it's like, why am I doubting myself? Like he said, I'm that nigga. Like, I already did this shit. I do it again. I do it better. You feel me? I keep getting better. That's how you gotta really think, bro. You really gotta think like that. And also, I know as a human, bro, I can't do everything. I'm not Superman, bro. I don't got powers, you feel me? I know like some of the stuff I do, bro, I be feeling like it don't come from me. It come from somewhere else, like come from a higher power. So like also having faith in something, like I got faith in God, you feel me? My faith in God helps me like eliminate that doubt too. Cause it's like, if I feel like I'm not enough, I know God got it, bro. He's more than enough. So it's like, if he here and he with me, what am I doubting myself for? If I can't do it, I know God got me, so it's gonna get done regardless. So I'm gonna still just do what I can do, and then gotta do the rest. You feel me? And that's really how I be carrying that. How I just start thinking about stuff sometimes. Like I really gotta tell myself that in order to keep going. You feel me? This last creative, we have another artist. His name is Chris KB3. He primarily makes plug-in B music. So let's see what he's talking about.
Making plug-in B, it's a little harder because your music tends to get pushed down and it's overlooked just due to the genre itself and the kind of music it is. Now, taking a brief overlook at the music that we get in, it's more so drill, and especially coming from Philadelphia, it's a lot more drill. It's some pain music, but the pain music is more so on just those R&B feel kind of beats, but we doing it on more so of a different level. And what I had to do just on that end, well, I just had to start ignoring more of the negative criticism. I had to start paying attention to the positive and start actually seeing that there's people out there that like that kind of music and there's people out there that'll listen. You just got to put time in and take the positives out and keep putting it out there.
That's so true. I relate to that answer because when I started making music, I was making plug-in B as well, you feel me? Like, I still make plug-in B, like, that's my bread and butter for real. Like, I'll always hop back on plug-in B like it's nothing, but I was making a lot of plug-in B too, and I was like, dang, I'm making music now, and then I'm making music people don't really know about or understand. Like, should I even drop this? Should I even keep doing it? But I did it, bro, and I just kept going, and people started to say they liked my music. Like, I was dropping the music, people were saying they liked it. I was like, shit, maybe I can do this. And then I kept making music, kept getting better, kept dropping songs. People, the feedback kept getting better and better. Of course, there's negative too, but you feel me? Fuck that. You feel me? I take the constructive criticism out of the negative and then just Kobe. You feel me? Switch away the other stuff I don't need. You feel me? That don't serve me. But yeah, bro. I feel you with the plug and B part, cause I definitely felt that too. But just keep going, bro. You gonna get better. Like you said, take the positives and keep going. I feel like no matter what, you always gonna find yourself in moments like where you're experiencing doubt in what you're doing. You feel me? Like you're never gonna truly get over it. But when you do feel that doubt creeping in, like my man just said, you just gotta remind yourself that you can do it and you've already done it, and just go back and look at the proof and what you've already done, and that should inspire you to keep going. Like I said, I don't think doubt will ever fully go away, but there's things you can do to replace the doubt that you're feeling when you do feel it. And I feel like you gotta replace that doubt with faith. You feel me? Faith in yourself, faith in God. Just you gotta have faith. You feel me? Faith in the work you're doing is good. Then I feel like that's when you can really start to grow. Because if you believe in yourself and you believe in what you're doing and you have faith in it, there's no way you're not going to grow and get better and probably be way better than what you even envision. You feel me? So, yeah. Say you're thinking about doing something creative. You about to take on a creative project, but then you start feeling doubt. I feel like the best way to get rid of that doubt, right then and there, as soon as you feel it, just hop into the project. Just start a piece of that project right then and there. And once you get into it, you can be like, oh shit, we getting somewhere. You feel me? That doubt should go away. You feel me? Those are just little things you can do to eliminate the doubt and like get over the doubt when you do feel it. Because I feel like you'll never truly fully get over the feeling of doubt or like fear and anxiety. Like you'll always have a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety in what you're doing when you're doing something new or something bigger than what you've done before. What's one thing you gotta stop doing to start growing? You gotta stop doubting yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. You feel me? And when you do feel that doubt, replace it with faith.